So in this video, I'm going to fully break down the #1 system to convert your attention into closed high-ticket sales calls. So if you're getting the views, you're getting the followers, but you're not seeing as many high-ticket sales calls on the calendar as you would like, and maybe you don't understand how funnels work, and you don't really know how to use attention as the new currency like these social media gurus are saying, and you're an online coach, whether it be for agencies, for business growth, or you're even coaching other coaches, I highly recommend you stick around to the end of this video if you want to see the full back-end system that can take you from exactly where you are to exactly where you want to be. If you follow these 3 stages exactly how I explain in this video, there is no way that you don't make this month record break. So almost every single person who has maybe more than 2,000 followers has been getting outreach messages from copywriters all over the globe. And it also stems really from 3 creators. I'm not going to get into this, but these 3 people are really the main people, and there's a few more as well. These people, see this is a mob spawner, okay? These people are the ones spawning in, these people DMing you, they're spawning in these DMs, this doing anything with email right now, hey bro, your videos are great, doing anything with email right now. These people are the ones spawning them in, and these copywriters, the ones sending these messages, they don't know if they can help, they don't know how they could help, and they don't even know copywriting and why it's a useless skill in 2024. So I say they don't know if they can help because they are being told to just outreach to anyone who has a few followers and has a link in their bio. I know this because I used to be one of these people. So the main problem with outreaching to anyone with like a couple thousand followers or so is a lot of them don't need copywriting services, especially email copywriting. A lot of business models are not dependent on emails and they do not need emails, especially if these people if they have a lot of followers already, then they probably already have a decent funnel and it's already working for them and they don't need their email services. And they don't know how to help because they've never gotten any further response. They've never gotten anything more than no or yes to doing anything with email right now because they just don't know also how to take this conversation further, of course, because they're beginners, but mostly they haven't had the experience that it takes to need to realize that basically copywriters try to sell you emails, but emails are useless. And they don't even know copywriting themselves. They just watched a YouTube course or something. And I've made the mistake of using the traditional copywriting emails for 3 different coaches. But I wasn't able to get them any money results, make them any money. I wasn't able to get them any testimonials or for myself, or I wasn't able to provide any truly valuable service because I was only using broadcasts, basically. Emails that were never seen again, sent to anyone at any time, and nothing stood out compared to other coaches. So these emails are also called the campaigns in the Go High Level, for example. They're the emails that are sent out just one time to everyone on your email list. And now you see that the gurus, they're shocked now, okay? Because this is back when these people actually made it, which was years ago, or in some cases a couple of years ago. They never really had to worry about this because back in, let's say, 2022, around that time, all you needed to use was these broadcasts, and then you would see a lot of return from your email list. But since I tried this and I got far enough to actually using it for a few coaches, I realized that it didn't really work. And I was never able to generate my clients real results until I transitioned into offering a system and a blueprint, until I was implementing an email system instead of just sending out random copywriting emails to their email list. And you see, they've never heard of this, okay? So this is the plug-and-play conversion blueprint for scaling a coaching business on autopilot. No matter who you help, this will work. And I got a bunch of results and testimonies on the side. Feel free to read through those. I'll cover them soon. But it all starts with attention. Now, this is basically content agencies, SMA people. These people will tell you that this is all you need to scale your business with attention is the new currency and all that. But if you have attention and you've actually managed to spend all your time, so you spent all your time getting all this attention, but you're not seeing many sales calendar or sales calls on the calendar as you would like, as I said previously, it's because attention isn't really all you need. But attention is definitely something that's needed in every single funnel. So the attention that goes with the conversion blueprint that I'm showing here that's generating these results is it all starts with the Instagram Reels and long form YouTube content. So Instagram Reels is where the most people will be going onto your account and they'll just be getting to know you. And then also from there, we'll be taking them to things like YouTube videos through stories and potentially like full guide, many chat videos. And from here, they can be DMing you on Instagram and you could take them back to Instagram to DM you, which can lead directly into a booked call, but that doesn't happen very often. And the more attention you get, the more you're going to realize that that's not very reliable. So the main thing that will help you scale your coaching business on autopilot, that will be getting you reliable booked sales calls, it starts with a landing page. And from this landing page, we're going to be giving you, this may look very familiar, we're going to be giving them some really actionable tips and value, a whole system. We're going to show them everything in a video. But it's not so simple as just putting the video on the landing page. As you can see, there's no buttons here, okay, other than this is just some social media stuff, but there's no book a call button, okay, because we're not trying to blend in with everyone else, okay. So once they play the video, it's going to get maybe 30 seconds in just to the end of the video, and then you're going to drop a line similar to just drop me your email and I'll send you the whole video, which you may have heard recently. So, and then from there, they'll just be putting in their information, and then we're going to send them an email with the link to a full YouTube video. And just like the one what you're watching right now, they'll be able to interact with the video. They'll be able to comment, like, and all that, which overall helps more people visit your account. But also they'll be able to check out the rest of your channel for them to be nurtured by all of your rest of your content. And from there, there's just more and more opportunities to DM you or book in a call. So of course, the YouTube leads, just the video is public, posted on there, so more people are seeing that. And then, of course, from the channel, things like the link in bio for the Instagram and YouTube are, of course, going to the landing page as well. But so these are all already more ways for people to DM you and book in a call. The more ways, the better. You do not want a linear path. That's something that used to work, but doesn't really work anymore. So instead, you want the most amount of ways for someone to book in a call and the most reason for them to book in a call with you or visit your sales page, whatever your final result is. But from the form, since you now have their email, we're going to start sending them a series of emails. Now, this first series is called the welcome sequence, and the chances are if you're running email, you already have one of these, but you're not doing it right. The first email that we're going to send them will be an email where we're going to give them a bunch of tips and we're going to break a bunch of limiting beliefs. And by limiting, I don't mean they're really limiting their business or anything. They're just beliefs that will make them not want to give you money, basically, or book a call with you. So from here, it says there's a click rate because there are links in here, just taking them to things like your YouTube channel, just saying like visit your YouTube. This is, again, for long-term nurturing, and overall they'll get to know you better, which is something you need if you want to be able to sell high ticket. And other than that, you could also be directing them to things like a free Discord. I don't recommend a free school. I definitely recommend hosting on Discord instead. But if you do have a free Discord, then definitely direct them to that. If you don't already have that, it's not too worth it unless you have a big audience. And the second email we're going to send them, you're going to see 0% click rate, okay? We're not putting any links in most of the emails that we're sending them, okay? This will help you stand out a lot, because what most people are doing is they'll just send a short email to their email list or something like that. It's like, I'm sure you've seen them. If you're signed up, if you're subscribed to any list, you've seen them. They say like, hey, did you still want help with this? If so, book in a call here or something like that. They don't work, basically. And I've had experience. I've tried using these. They never work. And if you see these in your inbox now, you should just feel bad for that person, because you know that they're trying their hardest to get you to book in a call, and it's just not working. Okay, direct them to this video. Okay, so, and the third email will be, it could just be value if you don't already have some sort of YouTube set up, but I highly recommend that you direct them to a VSL. This video here is just another video I have on my channel, just something giving them a lot of value, and again, taking them to your channel, which is something that will be huge for you, because the long form content is where people really get to know you. And instead, like, you could be watching this from an Instagram reel I posted, but from there, you're talking, I'm talking in it like super fast and engaging, super like edited and stuff like this, but this is completely raw. Like you're getting to know me right now instead of getting to know my scripts and editing. Okay. And then the fourth email, again, just value, no links involved, and they're super nurtured by now. You didn't sell them anything up to this point, and if they're the ones opening these emails, they're probably at least a little bit excited to read your next one if you're able to give them real value in these ones so far. And this one here, we're finally going to sell them something. We're going to ask them to take our desired result. Now, the three main desired results is either taking them to a sales page, to DMing you a keyword if you want to qualify them in the DMs, or directly to a booking page. So personally, what I use most of the time for my clients is a booking page. So I'm just going to move all this here. Is they take them to a booking page like this. Now, this can get you booked calls directly, which is where the cash is to be made, but normally this doesn't just happen so quickly. So that's why we use something called retargeting sequences. So we're easily able to track who clicked the links and then automatically put them into a 3 to 5 email sequence called a retargeting sequence, basically just pushing them back onto the page. Okay, now this is not supposed to have 0 here. Let's just pretend like it has higher click rates. Basically, these ones normally have anywhere from 10 to 20%, 5% around there. And so the first one normally starts the lowest. You just want to give them a little reminder like, hey, I don't know, a good subject line I use for this one is like, were you on the toilet when you did that? I love that. I'm always going to use that. And it always gets somewhere from a 50 to 70% open rate depending on how engaged your list is. And this is just getting them back onto the booking page, basically, in case they weren't able to choose a time at the time of clicking onto it, or just in case they are able to now, we're letting them get back on there. And these two emails will be very unique. So what most people would do for these two emails is there's something like just more reminders. But for these two emails, similar to every single hard selling email in the conversion blueprint, we're going to start by giving them a lot of value and then linking it all back into taking your desired result, which would be booking a call in this case. So both of these emails, they'll be giving them a lot of value and then another CTA at the end or in the middle, really, and then we're giving them a bunch of social proof. I like to say in this email, you're giving them enough social proof for your family to realize that you're finally not scamming people on the internet. And then the final email, something very similar, but in this email, I find it works very well. Like I was able to get 20% click-through rate, I think, on the last third email retargeting sequence that I made. So I just checked, and let me just copy paste this here. I said, this is why I can't stop thinking about what made you decide not to go through with taking your business to the next level a couple of days ago when you visited my calendar. So this first one is sent just a few hours after they first visit the sales calendar. I think about 5 hours or 2 to 5 hours. And then next one would be 19 to 24 hours around there. And then this final one will be one more day after that. So in total, it'll be 2 days after they check on it. So I say, when you checked it out a couple of days ago, and then these are taking them all back to the sales calendar here. And then if they did not get to the booking page from this email, we're going to continue sending them these welcome sequence emails, which basically means that just everyone who subscribes will be getting these emails. So again, this one just value, this one's another YouTube video directing them, and then this one here, more value, and then this one, another booking page one, more retargeting emails directing them to this. And then if they don't go from there, we're going to send them 2 more emails, another value and another hard sell. And then finally, 1 more hard sell. So this is not the longest welcome sequence, but this is a very decent size. And basically, the longer that they've been receiving emails from you, the less emails that they need in between you sell to them. So I find that you need the most amount of value emails in this little chunk here to get the most out of this email here. And then one after that, you could just slowly lower the amount of value emails before you send the email with the booking link. So as you can see here, Mahis, who had just 1,855 followers, and just so you don't think he's like huge on YouTube or another platform, he has subscribers on YouTube here. And before he implemented this conversion blueprint, or before I helped him implement it, he was rocking with 1.9% click rates, 1.3% click rates. And this was when he launched this is the launch email for his $200 a week offer, 649 recipients, which is not too shabby. And it had 1 click. And that was just me. That was just me checking it out. So that's a 0.2% click rate. That's nothing, basically. And after, I was able to get him a 9.7% click rate on this email right here, which everyone is receiving. So that's almost 10% of everybody who signs up is taken to the booking page, which is, if you're not already running emails, basically it's a crazy amount. And these, of course, are taken to the retargeting emails, 4.87, 14.63, 20%. All these people are being taken back to the booking page until they book in, and you're able to collect the cash. So yeah, you can see it didn't, oh yeah, and it didn't even matter that I was getting these crazy it didn't even matter that I was able to bump it up to 9.7% click rate, because just the first person to go through the conversion blueprint that I implemented for Mahis turned into a booked call. So yeah, your system is crazy. So basically, I implemented the entire conversion blueprint for him, all the retargeting emails, and the next email that we collected went through all of the email copy and everything. And I don't even believe it was everything. It was just the first 4 emails and then through the retargeting sequences, and he booked a call. If I didn't have all of the emails there, if I just put 2 retargeting emails instead of 3, he would not have booked a call. It was only until the 3rd retargeting email that he booked in a call, and it was for the $200 a week offer, which is not that small of an offer. See, contracts being signed. You got another guy. Emails are cold. This is like just a couple months after launch, I think. These are all the weekly $200 payments, and then he just hit $9,559 a month in recurring revenue from just this offer, which is just his secondary offer. He also is at like $25K a month from his one-on-one. And then other than that, of course, Sam, who had just less than 40,000 followers, was pulling in $500 a month from his thing in total, from his coaching offers. So, and he had 7 members in his lower ticket group. And then after, instead of $500 a month, we got $550 or $585 a day, and 16 members. This was, I believe, 2 months after. And as you can see, the 7.4, I think this is the one I used here. Yep, the 7.4, 42.8%. Yeah, so this is, everybody was receiving this email here, and then they were also being taken to retargeting emails and more emails, all directing them to the pages. Got 3 to 4 new people, plus a few from DMs, of course. And Boris here, your emails are fire. And this guy, he just hit, I think, 60K a month now. He was at 55K a month for a while, 57K a month, just hit 60. Some more email winners, 4.1%, 7%. These are just the click rates, all about the email copy. And for the people who aren't running emails right now, for you, if you're not running emails, if you're watching this and you're not actually doing anything in email yet, 1% CTR is the average according to Google, and I used to get anywhere from 0.5% to 2% when I first started out with copywriting. So these are some pretty good percentages, okay? So that's the main system, and if you want to learn more about this system, you want to get some more info, and you want to see if this could be implemented into your business, completely done for you, just completely hands off, all done for you, you're getting these results and sales calls passively, then drop me a DM. It should be the top link in the description to my Instagram profile. Scroll through some of my content. Feel free to check out the client wins highlight there, and then drop me a DM me convert if you're already ready to get this done, and if you're not, then just ask me some questions, anything, I'll be happy to help. If this video helped you out in any way with your emails and everything, subscribe to this channel where I'll be posting more similar content to this, going more and more in depth into this system, similar systems, all about email and marketing in general. So yeah, subscribe, and you should check out this video on screen now because YouTube thinks you'll like it, and that's about it. Peace.